When it comes to caring for our furry friends, one of the most important aspects is their diet. Choosing the right dog food can make a huge difference in your dog's overall health, energy levels, and lifespan. But with so many options available on the market today, it can feel overwhelming to know where to start. In this chapter, we'll break down the basics of dog food, what it is, why nutrition matters, and what you should look for when picking food for your dog. Whether you're a new dog owner or just want to make better choices, understanding these fundamentals will set you on the right path. Why does dog food matter? Just like humans, dogs need a balanced diet to stay healthy. The food you feed your dog provides the essential nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that support their immune system, help maintain a shiny coat, keep their muscles strong, and fuel their daily activities. Dogs that receive proper nutrition are less likely to suffer from obesity, digestive issues, allergies, and even chronic diseases like diabetes or arthritis. On the other hand, poor quality food or an unbalanced diet can lead to lethargy, poor growth, and frequent health problems. What are the main components of dog food? Dog food is made up of several key components, and knowing these will help you understand what your dog is consuming. Proteins. Proteins are the building blocks of muscles, skin, and other tissues. Common protein sources in dog food include chicken, beef, lamb, fish, and plant-based proteins like soy or peas. Look for foods where protein is listed as a primary ingredient. Fats. Fats provide energy and help absorb fat-soluble vitamins. Healthy fats, such as omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, are also great for skin and coat health. Carbohydrates. While not essential in large amounts, carbohydrates can be a good energy source. Common carbs in dog food include rice, corn, barley, and potatoes. Vitamins and minerals. These micronutrients support everything from bone health to immune function. A balanced dog food should include the right mix of vitamins like A, D, E, and minerals like calcium and phosphorus. Water. Often overlooked, water is critical for digestion, circulation, and temperature regulation. Types of dog food. There are several types of dog food to choose from, and each has its own pros and cons. Dry food kibble. This is the most popular and convenient option for many dog owners. It has a long shelf life, is easy to store, and helps keep your dog's teeth clean. Wet food. Canned wet food contains more moisture, which can be helpful for dogs who don't drink enough water. It's often more palatable, but can be more expensive. Raw food. Some owners prefer feeding raw diets that include uncooked meats and vegetables. This requires careful preparation to ensure safety and proper nutrition. Homemade food. Cooking your dog's food at home gives you full control over ingredients, but needs a good understanding of canine nutrition. Reading the label, what to look for. When buying dog food, always check the ingredient list and nutritional information. The first few ingredients should be quality sources of protein. Avoid foods that contain excessive fillers, artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. The label should also mention that the food meets standards set by the Association of American Feed Control Officials, AFCO. This means the food is nutritionally complete and balanced. Special dietary needs. Some dogs have unique dietary needs due to age, breed, size, or health conditions. Puppies, adult dogs, and senior dogs require different nutrient balances. Breeds prone to allergies or sensitivities might need grain-free or limited ingredient diets. Dogs with medical conditions like kidney disease may require prescription diets. Portion control and feeding schedule. Overfeeding can lead to obesity, one of the most common health problems in dogs. Pay attention to feeding guidelines on the package, but also adjust portions based on your dog's activity level, metabolism, and body condition. Splitting the daily amount into 2 meals often works best. Chapter 2. Choosing the right dog food. How to find the perfect fit for your dog. Now that you understand the basics of dog food, the next big question is, how do you choose the right food for your specific dog? Every dog is unique, from their breed, size, age, activity level, to health conditions, and all these factors play a role in what food will keep them happy and healthy. In this chapter, we'll explore the key considerations when selecting dog food, practical tips for shopping, and how to transition your dog to a new diet smoothly. Consider your dog's life stage. Dogs have different nutritional needs throughout their lives. Puppies. Growing puppies require food rich in protein, fat, and certain vitamins and minerals to support development. Puppy formulas often have higher calorie counts and added nutrients for bone and brain growth. Adult dogs. Once your dog reaches adulthood, usually around 1 year for small breeds, 2 years for large breeds, their metabolism stabilizes. Adult dog food maintains a balanced nutrient profile to support daily energy needs. Senior dogs. Older dogs often need fewer calories and more fiber to maintain a healthy weight and digestive system. Some senior formulas include supplements to support joint health and cognition. Knowing your dog's life stage will help you pick a food that meets their specific nutritional demands. Think about breed and size. Size matters when it comes to dog food. Small breeds tend to have faster metabolisms and may require calorie-dense formulas with smaller kibble sizes for easy chewing. Large and giant breeds benefit from food that supports joint health and controlled growth rates to prevent skeletal problems. Some breeds have special needs. For example, bulldogs can be prone to allergies and digestive sensitivities, while active breeds like border collies need higher protein and energy to keep up their stamina. Address health concerns and allergies. If your dog has food allergies or intolerances, such as sensitivity to grains or certain proteins, look for limited ingredient diets or hypoallergenic foods. Dogs with conditions like kidney disease, diabetes, or obesity might need prescription diets recommended by a veterinarian. Always consult your vet before switching to a special diet, especially if your dog has ongoing health issues. Understand ingredient labels and marketing terms. Marketing terms like natural, organic, or grain-free are common but can sometimes be confusing. Natural. This generally means the food contains ingredients that are minimally processed and without artificial additives. However, natural isn't strictly regulated. Organic. Organic dog foods contain ingredients grown without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers. They're often pricier, but appeal to owners wanting to avoid chemicals. Grain-free. Grain-free diets omit grains like wheat, corn, and rice, often replacing them with potatoes or legumes. While helpful for some dogs with allergies, recent studies have linked some grain-free diets to heart issues in certain breeds. So proceed with caution. The best advice is to focus on quality ingredients and balanced nutrition rather than trendy labels. How to introduce new dog food. Dogs can be sensitive to sudden diet changes, which may cause upset stomachs or diarrhea. When introducing a new food, do it gradually over 7 to 10 days by mixing increasing amounts of the new food with the old food. Watch your dog's reaction closely. If they show signs of digestive upset or allergic reactions like itching, consult your veterinarian. Budget considerations. High-quality dog food can be expensive, but feeding your dog well is an investment in their long-term health. Sometimes, pricier brands offer better nutrient profiles and fewer fillers. If budget is a concern, look for reputable brands that balance quality and cost. Avoid bargain brands with vague ingredient lists or heavy fillers, which can do more harm than good. Tips for shopping smart. Check reviews and ratings. See what other dog owners and experts say about the brand. Look for AFCO certification. This ensures the food meets basic nutritional standards. Watch for recalls. Occasionally, dog food brands recall products due to contamination or safety issues. Stay informed by checking reliable sources. Store food properly. Keep kibble in a cool, dry place and seal packages tightly to maintain freshness. This chapter will help your audience make informed, confident decisions when shopping for dog food, setting them up for success with their dog's diets. Chapter 3. Understanding dog food ingredients. What goes into your dog's bowl? Now that you know how to choose the right dog food, it's time to dig a little deeper into the ingredients. Understanding what's inside the bag or can is crucial to making the best choices for your dog's health. In this chapter, we'll break down common dog food ingredients, what they do, and what to watch out for. This will help you become a smarter shopper and better advocate for your dog's nutrition. Protein sources, the building blocks of health. Proteins are essential for muscle growth, repair, and overall body function. High-quality dog foods usually list a named animal protein as the first ingredient, such as chicken, beef, lamb, or fish. Whole meat versus meat meal. Whole meat, like chicken or beef, means the actual muscle meat is included. Meat meal is a concentrated form where moisture is removed. It's not necessarily bad, but the source and quality matter. Byproducts. These are parts of the animal not usually consumed by humans, like organs or bone. Some byproducts are nutritious, but vague terms like animal byproduct, without specifics, can be a red flag. Plant-based proteins. Ingredients like soy, peas, or lentils provide protein, especially in grain-free or vegetarian diets. While they can be good supplements, dogs digest animal proteins more efficiently. Carbohydrates and fiber, energy and digestion. Carbs provide energy and help with digestion. Common sources include grains. Rice, barley, oats, and corn are typical grains. Though some dogs have grain allergies, most tolerate these well. Potatoes and sweet potatoes, often used in grain-free diets as carbohydrate sources. Fiber. Ingredients like beet pulp, pumpkin, and cellulose help support digestive health and regular bowel movements. Fats, essential for energy and coat health. Fats are vital for energy and absorption of vitamins. Look for named sources like chicken fat or fish oil, which also provide beneficial omega fatty acids. Omega-3 and omega-6. These help keep skin healthy and coat shiny. Fish oils are excellent omega-3 sources. Avoid trans fats. Some lower quality foods might include hydrogenated fats, which can be harmful. Vitamins and minerals, the micronutrient mix. Dog foods include added vitamins and minerals to support overall health, including calcium and phosphorus for strong bones and teeth, vitamin E and C for immune support, B vitamins, important for energy metabolism. These nutrients are often added in a precise balance to complete the diet. Additives, preservatives, and fillers, what to watch out for. Artificial colors and flavors. These are unnecessary and may cause allergies or sensitivities in some dogs. Preservatives. Some natural preservatives like mixed tocopherols, vitamin E, are safe, but synthetic ones like BHA, BHD, or ethoxyquin have raised health concerns. Fillers. Ingredients like corn gluten or wheat middlings add bulk, but little nutrition. Too many fillers can dilute the quality of the food. Understanding ingredient order. Ingredients on dog food labels are listed by weight, from highest to lowest. The first few ingredients have the biggest impact on quality. For example, if corn or wheat is the first ingredient, the food might be lower in protein. Special ingredients to consider. Probiotics and prebiotics. These support digestive health by promoting beneficial gut bacteria. Glucosamine and chondroitin, often added to support joint health, especially in senior dogs or large breeds. Antioxidants, help reduce inflammation and support immune function. By understanding these ingredients, you can make informed choices and avoid low-quality foods that might harm your dog's health over time. Chapter 4. Special Diets and Trends. Navigating grain-free, raw, and organic dog foods. As the pet food market evolves, many new diet options and trends have emerged. Some claim to be healthier or more natural, while others may be suitable for dogs with specific needs. In this chapter, we'll explore popular special diets and help you understand their benefits and potential risks. Grain-free diets. What's the story? Grain-free dog foods have gained popularity in recent years, often marketed as a solution for dogs with allergies or sensitivities. These diets replace grains like wheat, corn, and rice with alternatives such as potatoes, peas, or lentils. Who benefits? Dogs with diagnosed grain allergies or intolerances may do better on grain-free diets. Concerns. Recently, the FDA has investigated possible links between some grain-free diets and a heart condition called dilated cardiomyopathy (DCM) in dogs. Although research is ongoing, it's important to consult your vet before switching to grain-free food. Raw diets. The pros and cons. Raw feeding involves giving dogs uncooked meat, bones, and sometimes vegetables. Potential benefits. Some owners report shinier coats, cleaner teeth, and more energy. Risks. Raw diets carry risks of bacterial contamination, like Salmonella or E. coli, and nutritional imbalances if not properly formulated. It's critical to follow safe handling practices and consult professionals. Organic and natural dog foods. Organic dog foods use ingredients grown without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers. Natural dog foods avoid artificial additives. Why choose organic? Some owners prefer organic to reduce chemical exposure, both for their dogs and the environment. Price and availability. Organic dog foods tend to be more expensive and less widely available. Limited ingredient and hypoallergenic diets. For dogs with food sensitivities, limited ingredient diets use fewer ingredients to minimize allergens. Hypoallergenic foods often use novel protein sources like venison or duck. When to use? These diets should be recommended by a vet, often after allergy testing or elimination trials. Vegetarian and vegan dog foods. While dogs are omnivores and can digest some plant matter, strictly vegetarian or vegan diets are controversial. Challenges. Meeting all nutrient requirements without animal proteins is difficult and requires careful formulation and supplementation. Consult your vet. Always get professional advice before considering these diets. Supplements. Helpful or not? Some dog owners add supplements like fish oil, glucosamine, or probiotics to enhance their dog's diet. Consult first. Supplements can be beneficial but may interact with medications or be unnecessary if the food is complete and balanced. This chapter equips your audience to understand popular dog food trends and make choices based on facts, not marketing hype. Chapter 5. How to read dog food labels, decoding the package for smarter choices. When you walk down the pet food aisle, you're faced with countless bags and cans, each boasting claims like natural, premium, or grain-free. It can be overwhelming trying to figure out which food is genuinely healthy for your dog. That's why learning how to read and understand dog food labels is one of the best tools you can have as a dog owner. In this chapter, we're going to break down everything you need to know about dog food labels, from the ingredient list and guaranteed analysis to marketing terms and feeding guidelines. By the end, you'll be confidently decoding those packages like a pro. The ingredient list. What comes first matters most. First, take a look at the ingredients. Ingredients are listed in order by weight, meaning the first few ingredients make up the largest portions of the food. This is critical because you want high-quality proteins and wholesome ingredients near the top. Look for specific animal proteins. Ingredients like chicken, beef, salmon, or lamb are good signs. These named proteins indicate the source and quality. Avoid vague terms like meat, meat meal, or animal byproducts without details. Whole meat versus meat meal. Whole meat is fresh muscle meat, whereas meat meal is a concentrated protein made by drying and grinding meat parts. Both can be good depending on quality, but always prioritize named sources. Watch out for fillers and low-quality carbs. Ingredients such as corn gluten meal, wheat middlings, soy, or generic grains are cheap fillers with limited nutritional value. Too many fillers can dilute the quality of the food and cause digestive issues in some dogs. Avoid artificial additives. If you see artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives listed, it's a red flag. These ingredients don't provide nutrition and may cause allergic reactions or sensitivities. Here's an example of a quality ingredient list you might see on a premium dog food bag. Chicken, chicken meal, brown rice, barley, peas, chicken fat, preserved with mixed tocopherols, flaxseed, natural flavors, dried kelp, vitamins, and minerals. This list shows named proteins, healthy fats, whole grains or legumes, and natural preservatives. Guaranteed analysis. What those numbers mean. Next, turn the bag around and find the guaranteed analysis panel. This section breaks down the nutrient content of the food in percentages. Crude protein. Dogs need a good amount of protein to build and maintain muscles, organs, skin, and fur. Adult dogs generally require a minimum of 18 to 25%, while puppies need more, often over 22%. If the protein percentage is too low, your dog may not get enough for optimal health. Crude fat. Fat is the main source of energy in dog food. It also aids in absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Most dog foods contain between 8 to 20% fat. Active or working dogs may require higher fat content, while overweight or less active dogs need lower fat formulas. Crude fiber. Fiber aids digestion and helps regulate bowel movements. Typically, fiber content ranges from 2 to 5%. Too little fiber might cause constipation, while too much can lead to loose stools. Moisture. This tells you how much water content is in the food. Dry kibble usually contains 10% or less moisture, while canned or wet foods may have 70 to 80%. Moisture affects calorie density. Canned food is less calorie dense due to its water content. Nutritional adequacy statement. Is it complete and balanced? One of the most important things to look for is the nutritional adequacy statement from the Association of American Feed Control Officials, or AFCO. This statement tells you whether the food meets the minimum nutritional standards for your dog's life stage. You might see something like complete and balanced for all life stages, formulated to meet the nutritional levels established by the AFCO dog food nutrient profiles for maintenance. If a food lacks this statement, it's best to avoid it because it may not provide all the nutrients your dog needs. Feeding guidelines. How much to feed. Labels include feeding guidelines based on your dog's weight. These are estimates and a good starting point, but remember, every dog is different. Factors like age, metabolism, activity level, and health can affect how much your dog needs. For example, a moderately active 50-pound dog might require 2 to 3 cups of food per day, but a very active dog or a pregnant dog will need more calories. It's a good practice to monitor your dog's weight and body condition regularly and adjust portions accordingly. Expiration dates and storage. Always check the expiration or best by date to ensure the food is fresh. Expired food can lose nutritional value or spoil, which can be harmful. Once opened, store dry food in a cool, dry place in an airtight container to keep it fresh and prevent contamination. For wet food, refrigerate leftovers and use within a couple of days. Marketing terms and buzzwords. What to believe. Dog food packaging is full of marketing buzzwords designed to catch your eye. Here are some common terms and what they actually mean. Natural. This generally means no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, but it's not strictly regulated. Organic. Ingredients grown without synthetic pesticides or fertilizers. Organic dog food is often pricier and less common. Grain-free. No grains like wheat, corn, or rice. Useful for dogs with allergies, but not necessarily healthier for all dogs. Holistic or premium. These words have no official definition in pet food and can vary widely in quality. Human grade. Indicates ingredients and manufacturing meet human food safety standards. This is a higher standard, but can also mean a higher price. Don't get caught up by flashy claims. Focus on ingredient quality, nutrient balance, and your dog's specific needs. Final tips for smarter label reading. Take your time. Don't rush your shopping decisions. Compare ingredient lists and guaranteed analysis between brands. Ask your veterinarian for recommendations tailored to your dog. Avoid foods with long lists of artificial additives or vague ingredients. Consider your dog's preferences and any health concerns. By learning to read dog food labels effectively, you'll be better equipped to provide your dog with a diet that supports their health, happiness, and longevity. Chapter 6. Portion control and feeding schedules. The key to your dog's health and happiness. Feeding your dog the right amount of food at the right time is just as important as selecting high-quality dog food. While choosing nutritious meals is essential, how much and when you feed your dog can greatly impact their overall health, weight, energy levels, and behavior. Unfortunately, many dog owners unintentionally overfeed or underfeed their pets, leading to health problems down the line. In this chapter, we will cover everything you need to know about portion control, establishing a consistent feeding schedule, recognizing the signs of overfeeding or underfeeding, and tips to maintain your dog's ideal weight throughout their life. Understanding these concepts will help you provide the best care possible for your furry friend. Why portion control matters more than you think. Obesity in dogs is a growing problem across the United States, with recent studies showing that over half of pet dogs are overweight or obese. Just like in humans, excess weight puts strain on joints and organs, increases the risk of diabetes, heart disease, respiratory issues, and shortens a dog's lifespan. Overfeeding is often unintentional and can occur through giving too many treats, table scraps, or feeding too large portions at meal times. On the flip side, underfeeding can leave your dog malnourished, with low energy and poor immune function. By practicing good portion control, you're helping your dog maintain a healthy weight, feel energetic, and live a longer, happier life. Determining the right portion size for your dog. Each dog has different caloric needs based on multiple factors. Age. Puppies burn calories quickly because they are growing and very active. They need more calories per pound of body weight compared to adult or senior dogs. Size and breed. Larger breeds tend to have slower metabolisms and may need fewer calories per pound. Small breeds often have faster metabolisms and need calorie-dense diets. Activity level. Highly active dogs, such as working dogs, agility competitors, or those who get daily exercise, require more calories than sedentary or indoor-only pets. Health status. Dogs with health conditions like hypothyroidism, diabetes, or arthritis might need tailored calorie intakes. Start with the feeding guidelines provided on your dog food package. These usually list a range of recommended daily portions based on your dog's weight. But remember, these are just starting points. Watch your dog's weight, energy, and body condition regularly and adjust amounts accordingly. How to measure your dog's food accurately. One of the most common mistakes dog owners make is guessing portion sizes instead of measuring them precisely. This can easily lead to overfeeding. Use a standard measuring cup designed for pet food, or better yet, a digital kitchen scale to measure your dog's food by weight. For example, if your dog's daily recommended portion is 2 cups of kibble, split that into 2 meals of 1 cup each. Avoid free feeding, leaving food out all day, because it makes it difficult to track how much your dog actually eats. Establishing a feeding schedule that works. Dogs thrive on routine and predictability, especially when it comes to meal times. Feeding your dog at the same time every day helps regulate their digestion and energy levels. Puppies need 3 to 4 smaller meals per day because their stomachs are small and their energy needs are high. Adult dogs Typically do well with 2 meals per day, once in the morning and once in the evening. Senior dogs also benefit from 2 meals per day, but may require smaller portions depending on their activity level and metabolism. Consistency helps your dog feel secure and reduces behaviors like begging or scavenging. Why free feeding isn't recommended? Free feeding is when dry food is available to your dog all day in a bowl. While this might seem convenient, it can cause overeating. Dogs may eat out of boredom or habit rather than hunger. Obesity. Without portion control, it's easy for your dog to consume too many calories. Difficulty monitoring appetite. Changes in how much your dog eats can signal illness. Free feeding masks these changes. Controlled, scheduled feeding allows you to monitor your dog's intake and notice early signs of health issues. Handling picky eaters and feeding challenges. Some dogs can be finicky or suddenly lose interest in their food. To encourage healthy eating habits, stick to set meal times rather than leaving food out all day. Limit treats and avoid giving human food scraps, which can spoil their appetite. Try mixing a small amount of wet food or low-sodium broth into dry kibble to improve palatability. Gradually introduce new foods over 7 to 10 days to avoid digestive upset. Monitoring your dog's weight and body condition. Regularly check your dog's body condition. You should be able to feel their ribs without pressing hard. Your dog should have a visible waist when viewed from above. Excess fat around the abdomen or difficulty feeling ribs means your dog may be overweight. Schedule routine vet visits for professional weight assessments and guidance. When to consult your veterinarian about diet. If you notice rapid or unexplained weight gain or loss, persistent hunger or refusal to eat, changes in energy, mood, or behavior related to feeding, speak to your vet. Underlying medical issues might require diet adjustments or special feeding plans. Final thoughts on portion control and feeding schedules. Feeding your dog well is about balance, giving enough nutrition to fuel a happy, active life without tipping the scales toward excess weight. With accurate measuring, consistent meal times, and careful observation, you can ensure your dog thrives. Remember, your dog relies on you to make smart feeding decisions. Portion control and regular feeding schedules form the foundation of good health and lifelong companionship. Chapter 7. Treats, Snacks, and Supplements. Balancing rewards with nutrition. Treats are an essential part of many dogs' lives. They're great for training, rewarding good behavior, and showing affection. But treats also add calories and can impact your dog's overall diet if not given thoughtfully. In this chapter, we'll explore how to use treats wisely, which types are best, and when supplements might be helpful to support your dog's health. The role of treats in your dog's diet. Treats are much more than just tasty bites. They serve important roles such as training tools. Treats motivate dogs to learn commands and good habits. Bonding. Sharing treats can strengthen the connection between you and your dog. Mental stimulation. Puzzle toys with treats can keep your dog engaged and happy. However, treats should never replace balanced meals or make up more than 10% of your dog's daily caloric intake. Choosing healthy treats. Not all treats are created equal. Here's what to look for. Natural ingredients. Look for treats made with real meat, vegetables, or fruits, without fillers or artificial additives. Low in calories. Treats should be small and low calorie to avoid weight gain. Purpose-specific treats. Dental chews can help clean teeth, while joint supplements support mobility. Avoid treats with excessive sugar, salt, or preservatives. Homemade versus store-bought treats. Many owners like making homemade dog treats to control ingredients and avoid additives. Simple recipes using pumpkin, peanut butter, xylitol-free, or sweet potatoes can be healthy and delicious. Store-bought treats are convenient and come in many options, but always read the label for quality and nutrition. Supplements. When are they necessary? Supplements are products added to your dog's diet to provide nutrients that might be lacking or to support specific health needs. Common supplements include fish oil, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, support skin, coat, and joint health. Glucosamine and chondroitin help maintain healthy joints, especially in older or large breed dogs. Probiotics promote digestive health by supporting beneficial gut bacteria. Multivitamins fill in nutritional gaps if your dog's diet is incomplete. Always consult your veterinarian before adding supplements, as unnecessary or excessive supplementation can cause harm. Avoiding overfeeding with treats and supplements. It's easy to unintentionally overfeed treats or supplements, which can lead to weight gain or nutrient imbalances. Keep track of treat calories and subtract them from daily food portions. Use treats strategically during training sessions, keeping them small and infrequent. Follow supplement dosage instructions carefully. Special considerations. Some dogs have dietary restrictions or allergies that affect treat choices. For example, dogs with food sensitivities might need grain-free or limited ingredient treats. Be mindful of toxic foods. Never give your dog chocolate, grapes, onions, or anything with xylitol. Conclusion: striking the right balance. Treats and supplements, when used properly, can enhance your dog's life and health. The key is balance, offering tasty rewards without compromising their nutritional needs or weight. By selecting high-quality treats, using them wisely, and consulting your vet about supplements, you'll be supporting a happy, healthy dog for years to come. Chapter 8. Common Dog Food Myths, Separating Fact from Fiction. With so much information and misinformation floating around about dog food, it can be tough to know what to believe. From trendy diets to old wives' tales, myths often confuse dog owners and can lead to poor feeding choices. In this chapter, we'll debunk some of the most common dog food myths and help you understand the facts, so you can make informed decisions for your dog's nutrition. Myth 1. Grain-free diets are always better for dogs. Grain-free dog food has become very popular, with many owners believing grains cause allergies or digestive problems. The truth: most dogs tolerate grains like rice, oats, and barley well. Only a small percentage have true grain allergies. Grain-free diets can be beneficial for those dogs, but for most, grains provide a good source of energy and fiber. Recent studies by the FDA have investigated possible links between some grain-free diets and a heart disease called dilated cardiomyopathy (DCM). While research is ongoing, it's best to consult your vet before switching to grain-free. Myth 2. Dogs should eat a raw meat diet for optimal health. Raw feeding has gained traction as a natural and healthy option. The truth: while some dogs thrive on raw diets, they carry risks including bacterial contamination and nutritional imbalances if not properly formulated. Raw feeding requires careful preparation, hygiene, and veterinary guidance. Myth 3. Dogs need lots of protein. The more, the better. Protein is essential, but more isn't always better. The truth: dogs do need sufficient protein for muscle and tissue health, but excessive protein isn't beneficial and can strain the kidneys, especially in older dogs or those with kidney disease. A balanced diet with appropriate protein levels based on your dog's age and activity is best. Myth 4. Table scraps are a healthy treat. Many owners share leftovers or scraps as treats. The truth: table scraps often contain unhealthy fats, salt, spices, or ingredients toxic to dogs, like onions or garlic. They can cause digestive upset, obesity, or allergies. It's safer to stick with vet-approved treats and avoid human food. Myth 5. All natural dog food is automatically healthy. Natural is a common marketing term. The truth: there is no official standard for natural on pet food labels. Some natural foods may still contain fillers or preservatives. Always check ingredient lists and nutritional info rather than relying on marketing words. Myth 6. Puppies should eat adult dog food. Some new dog owners feed puppies adult formulas. The truth: puppies need specially formulated diets with higher calories, protein, and nutrients to support rapid growth and development. Feeding adult food can lead to deficiencies. Myth 7. You can feed dogs vegetarian or vegan diets safely. Plant-based diets for dogs are debated. The truth: dogs are omnivores and can digest plant-based ingredients, but meeting all nutrient needs without animal proteins is challenging and requires careful formulation and supplementation. Consult your vet before switching to a vegetarian or vegan diet. Final thoughts on dog food myths. Separating fact from fiction helps you avoid costly mistakes and ensures your dog's diet supports their health and happiness. Always rely on trusted sources, scientific evidence, and veterinary advice. If you ever have doubts about your dog's diet, don't hesitate to reach out to a professional. Chapter 9. Homemade dog food. Is it right for your dog? Many dog owners consider preparing homemade meals for their pets as a way to provide fresh, wholesome nutrition and avoid commercial food additives. Homemade dog food can be a great option, but it requires knowledge, planning, and commitment to ensure your dog's diet is balanced and complete. In this chapter, we'll explore the benefits, challenges, and key tips for safely making homemade dog food. Why choose homemade dog food? Control over ingredients. You decide exactly what goes into your dog's meals, which is great for dogs with allergies or sensitivities. freshness and quality. Homemade meals often use fresh, whole ingredients free from preservatives and fillers. Bonding experience. Preparing food for your dog can strengthen your relationship and satisfaction. Challenges and risks of homemade diets. Nutritional balance. Dogs require a specific balance of protein, fat, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. Homemade diets lacking this balance can cause deficiencies or excesses that harm health. Time and effort. Preparing balanced meals daily takes time, research, and effort. Cost. High-quality ingredients can be expensive compared to commercial dog food. What should homemade dog food include? A balanced homemade meal typically includes protein, lean meats like chicken, turkey, beef, or fish. Carbohydrates, rice, pasta, sweet potatoes, or oats. Vegetables, carrots, peas, green beans, or spinach. Fats, healthy fats such as olive oil or fish oil. Supplements, calcium, often from ground eggshells or supplements, and vitamins may be needed to complete the diet. Important tips for homemade dog food. Consult a veterinarian or canine nutritionist. Before starting, get professional advice to create recipes that meet your dog's unique needs. Avoid toxic foods. Never feed dogs onions, garlic, grapes, raisins, chocolate, or anything with xylitol. Cook ingredients properly. Cooking helps destroy harmful bacteria and make some nutrients more digestible. Monitor your dog's health. Regular vet checkups to track weight, coat condition, energy, and overall health. Sample homemade dog food recipe. Here's a simple, balanced recipe to get started. 1½ cups cooked lean chicken, chopped. 1 cup cooked brown rice. 1 cup steamed vegetables, carrots, peas. 1 tablespoon olive oil. Mix well and serve appropriate portions based on your dog size and activity. When homemade food may be the best choice. Dogs with food allergies or intolerances. Dogs with special medical conditions requiring specific diets. Owners committed to preparing balanced meals and monitoring health. Final thoughts. Homemade dog food can be a healthy, rewarding choice if done carefully. Always work with professionals to avoid nutritional pitfalls and keep your dog thriving. Chapter 10. Transitioning your dog's diet. How to switch food safely and smoothly. Changing your dog's food can be a tricky process, but sometimes it's necessary. Whether you're moving from puppy food to adult food, switching brands, trying a new formula, or addressing allergies or health concerns, transitioning your dog's diet the right way is essential to avoid digestive upset and ensure your dog continues to thrive. In this chapter, we'll cover why and when you might need to change your dog's food, common challenges during transitions, step-by-step methods to switch food safely, and tips to help your dog adjust comfortably. Why change your dog's food? There are several common reasons dog owners consider changing their pet's diet. Age-related needs. Puppies, adult dogs, and senior dogs have different nutritional requirements. Moving from puppy food to adult food usually happens between 9 to 12 months of age. Health issues. Dogs with allergies, food sensitivities, digestive problems, or medical conditions may require specialized diets recommended by your veterinarian. Quality or ingredient concerns. You might want to switch to a higher quality brand or try foods with different protein sources. Availability. Sometimes your dog's preferred food might be out of stock, requiring a temporary or permanent switch. Preference. Your dog may become bored or refuse to eat a particular food. Common challenges when switching dog foods. Switching your dog's food too quickly or abruptly can cause digestive upset. Vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, or gas are common when the digestive system is shocked by a sudden change. Loss of appetite. Dogs might refuse the new food if the transition isn't gradual. Allergic reactions. Introducing new ingredients can sometimes trigger allergies or sensitivities. Step-by-step guide to switching dog food safely. A gradual transition over 7 to 10 days is ideal to minimize digestive upset. Days 1 to 3. Mix 25% of the new food with 75% of the old food. Days 4 to 6. Mix 50% new food with 50% old food. Days 7 to 9. Mix 75% new food with 25% old food. Day 10. Feed 100% of the new food. If your dog shows signs of digestive upset, slow down the transition by extending each phase by a few days. Tips to make the transition easier. Maintain consistent feeding times. Stick to your dog's usual meal schedule. Serve in a comfortable environment. Ensure mealtime is calm and free from distractions. Warm the food slightly. Warming can enhance aroma and flavor, making the new food more appealing. Add toppers. Mix in a small amount of low-sodium broth, plain yogurt, or canned pumpkin to entice picky eaters. Avoid treats and table scraps. Keep treats minimal during transition to encourage eating the new food. Monitoring your dog during the transition. Keep a close eye on bowel movements. Watch for diarrhea or constipation. Appetite. Make sure your dog is eating enough. Energy levels. Monitor for lethargy or discomfort. If problems persist beyond a few days, consult your veterinarian. When to seek veterinary help. Contact your vet if you notice severe vomiting or diarrhea lasting more than 24 hours. Signs of dehydration, dry gums, sunken eyes, lethargy. Allergic reactions like itching, swelling, or hives. Refusal to eat for several days. Your vet can recommend alternative diets or diagnostic tests if necessary. Final thoughts on changing your dog's food. Transitioning your dog's diet is a process that requires patience, attention, and care. Doing it gradually minimizes stress on your dog's digestive system and helps maintain their overall health. Remember, every dog is unique. Some adapt quickly, while others need extra time and support. Always prioritize your dog's comfort and well-being during any dietary changes. With the right approach, switching dog food can be smooth and successful, setting your dog up for continued health and happiness. Chapter 11. Special dietary needs. Tailoring your dog's food for health and wellness. Every dog is unique, and some dogs have special dietary requirements due to age, health conditions, allergies, or breed-specific traits. Understanding how to meet these special needs with the right nutrition can greatly improve your dog's quality of life, manage health issues, and even extend their lifespan. In this chapter, we'll explore the common special dietary needs dogs may have, how to recognize them, and how to choose or prepare foods that support your dog's health and happiness. Understanding special dietary needs. Just like humans, dogs can have specific nutritional requirements based on age. Puppies, adults, and senior dogs have different needs. Health conditions. Dogs with diabetes, kidney disease, food allergies, or obesity require specialized diets. Breed traits. Large breeds, small breeds, or certain breeds prone to joint problems may benefit from specific nutrients. Activity level. Working dogs, athletes, or very active dogs need more calories and nutrients. Common special dietary needs and how to address them. 1. Puppies and growth. Puppies need diets rich in protein, fat, and essential nutrients to support rapid growth and development. Puppy foods are formulated with higher calorie content and nutrients like calcium and DHA, an omega-3 fatty acid, to promote brain and bone development. 2. Senior dogs. Older dogs often require fewer calories to prevent weight gain, but more joint-supporting nutrients like glucosamine and antioxidants to promote healthy aging. Senior formulas often contain easier-to-digest ingredients and lower protein to reduce kidney strain. 3. Weight management. Overweight dogs face increased risk of diabetes, arthritis, and heart disease. Weight management diets are lower in calories but high in fiber and protein to keep dogs full while reducing calorie intake. Portion control and regular exercise complement these diets. 4. Food allergies and sensitivities. Dogs can be allergic or sensitive to ingredients like beef, chicken, dairy, wheat, or soy. Hypoallergenic or limited ingredient diets use novel proteins like duck or venison and fewer ingredients to reduce allergic reactions. 5. Digestive issues. Dogs with sensitive stomachs or gastrointestinal problems may need easily digestible diets with prebiotics and probiotics to support gut health. 6. Kidney or heart disease. Special prescription diets with controlled protein, sodium, and phosphorus levels can support dogs with kidney or heart conditions. Choosing the right food for special needs. Consult your veterinarian. Always seek professional guidance to choose the best diet for your dog's specific health needs. Look for prescription diets if recommended. These are specially formulated and tested for certain conditions. Consider supplements. Omega-3 fatty acids, glucosamine, antioxidants, and probiotics can support special health needs. Monitor your dog's response. Track weight, energy, stool quality, and overall health. Homemade diets for special needs. Homemade dog food can be tailored to special dietary needs, but requires expert guidance to ensure it's nutritionally balanced. Final thoughts on special dietary needs. Meeting your dog's special dietary needs with the right nutrition is an essential part of responsible pet ownership. With careful choices, vet support, and attention, you can help your dog thrive regardless of health challenges. Chapter 12. Understanding dog food labels, decoding ingredients, and nutritional information. Choosing the right dog food from the countless options available on store shelves can be overwhelming. One of the most valuable skills you can develop as a dog owner is learning how to read and understand dog food labels. These labels provide essential information about what's inside the bag or can, helping you make informed choices that best support your dog's health. In this chapter, we'll break down the key components of dog food labels, explain common terms and certifications, and give you tips for spotting high-quality ingredients. Why reading dog food labels matters. Dog food labels are regulated to provide transparency about nutritional content and ingredients. However, marketing language and complex terminology can sometimes make labels confusing. Understanding labels empowers you to choose foods that meet your dog's specific nutritional needs. Avoid low-quality fillers, artificial additives, and potentially harmful ingredients. Compare products effectively to find the best value and quality. The basics, what you'll find on a dog food label. Every dog food label includes several mandatory sections. Product name indicates the type of food, e.g., beef dinner or chicken formula. Ingredients list lists all ingredients in descending order by weight. Guaranteed analysis shows minimum percentages of crude protein and fat and maximum percentages of fiber and moisture. Feeding instructions, recommended portion sizes based on weight or age. Nutritional adequacy statement indicates if the food meets AFCO, Association of American Feed Control Officials, standards for a particular life stage. Understanding the ingredients list. Ingredients are listed by weight, so the first few ingredients make up the bulk of the food. High-quality protein sources. Look for named meats or meat meals, e.g., chicken, beef meal. Meat meals are concentrated protein sources with water removed. Whole grains and vegetables. Ingredients like brown rice, oats, barley, sweet potatoes, peas, and carrots provide energy and nutrients. Fats and oils. Sources like chicken fat, fish oil, or flaxseed provide essential fatty acids. Additives. Vitamins, minerals, preservatives, and flavorings are often added for nutrition and shelf life. Common ingredient terms and what they mean. Byproducts. These are parts of the animal not typically consumed by humans, but can be nutritious, like organ meats. Quality varies, so watch for vague terms like meat byproducts. Meal versus meat. Chicken meal is rendered in dried chicken with concentrated protein, often better than fresh meat, which contains a lot of water. Fillers. Ingredients like corn, wheat, and soy are sometimes called fillers, but can provide fiber and energy. The quality and quantity matter. Artificial additives. Some foods contain synthetic colors, flavors, or preservatives. Many owners prefer foods without these. Guaranteed analysis explained. The guaranteed analysis gives you a snapshot of the food's nutritional content, including crude protein, important for muscle development and maintenance. Crude fat provides energy and essential fatty acids. Crude fiber affects digestion and stool quality. Moisture, water content higher in canned foods. These are minimum or maximum values, not exact amounts. Nutritional adequacy statements. AFCO sets nutritional standards for pet foods in the U.S. A label stating the food is complete and balanced for a particular life stage, growth, maintenance, all life stages, means it meets these guidelines. Certifications and quality marks to look for. USDA Organic indicates organic ingredients, but is rare in pet food. Non-GMO verified shows ingredients are not genetically modified. AFCO statement confirms nutritional adequacy. Third-party testing. Some brands highlight independent lab testing for quality and safety. Tips for choosing high-quality dog food using labels. Choose foods with named meat sources high on the ingredient list. Avoid vague ingredient terms like animal fat or meat byproducts without specification. Look for foods without excessive artificial additives. Consider your dog's specific needs, age, size, health, and check if the food is formulated accordingly. Final thoughts on dog food labels. Learning to read dog food labels gives you the power to make better choices for your dog's nutrition and health. While labels can seem complex at first, with practice, you'll quickly become confident in identifying quality foods that suit your dog's unique needs. Chapter 13. Homemade dog treats, safe and healthy recipes. Treats play an important role in your dog's daily life. They can be used as rewards during training to reinforce good behavior, or simply as a way to show your furry friends some extra love. However, many commercial dog treats contain artificial additives, preservatives, excessive sugars, or unhealthy fats, which may contribute to health problems like obesity, allergies, or digestive issues over time. Making homemade dog treats gives you full control over the ingredients, allowing you to create nutritious, safe, and delicious snacks tailored specifically to your dog's tastes and dietary needs. Plus, baking treats can be a fun and rewarding activity that strengthens the bond between you and your pet. In this chapter, we'll explore why homemade treats are an excellent choice, what ingredients are safe and healthy, share several simple yet tasty recipes, and provide practical tips for storing and serving these treats safely. Why choose homemade dog treats? Homemade dog treats offer numerous benefits over store-bought options. Ingredient transparency. You know exactly what's going into each treat. No hidden fillers, artificial dyes, or questionable preservatives. Customization. Tailor treats to your dog's dietary restrictions or preferences. Whether your dog is allergic to certain proteins or needs low-fat options, homemade treats let you adapt recipes accordingly. Healthier nutrition. Incorporate beneficial whole foods like pumpkin, sweet potatoes, oats, or flaxseed that support digestion, coat health, and energy. Cost-effective. Making treats at home can be more affordable than buying premium commercial treats, especially when using common pantry staples. Bonding experience. Preparing and sharing treats is a wonderful way to spend quality time with your dog, reinforcing trust and affection. Safe and healthy ingredients for homemade dog treats. When baking treats at home, it's essential to use ingredients that are safe for dogs and offer nutritional value. Avoid toxic foods such as chocolate, grapes, raisins, onions, garlic, xylitol, a sugar substitute found in some peanut butters, and artificial sweeteners. Here are some dog-friendly ingredients to include. Pumpkin, rich in fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins A and C. Pumpkin supports digestive health and can soothe upset stomachs. Peanut butter. Most dogs love peanut butter, which is a good source of healthy fats and protein. Always use natural, unsweetened, and xylitol-free peanut butter. Oats. A great source of soluble fiber that aids digestion and provides sustained energy. Sweet potatoes. Nutrient-dense and high in fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Sweet potatoes are excellent for skin and coat health. Carrots. Low-calorie, crunchy treats high in beta-carotene and fiber. Apples. Offer vitamins and fiber. Be sure to remove seeds and cores. Eggs. A high-quality protein and nutrient source that helps bind ingredients. Flaxseed. Contains omega-3 fatty acids, which support skin and coat health. Easy and delicious homemade dog treat recipes. 1. Peanut butter and oatmeal cookies. 1 cup rolled oats, ground slightly for easier mixing. Half a cup natural peanut butter. Ensure it's xylitol-free. 1 ripe banana, mashed. 1 egg. Instructions. Mix all ingredients in a bowl until well combined. Roll into small balls and flatten slightly on a lined baking sheet. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit 175 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes, or until golden brown. Let cool completely before serving. Benefits. This recipe provides fiber from oats and potassium from bananas, plus healthy fats and protein from peanut butter and eggs. 2. Pumpkin and sweet potato bites. 1 cup canned pumpkin unsweetened. 1 cup cooked sweet potato, mashed. 2 cups whole wheat flour or oat flour for sensitive dogs. 1 egg. Instructions. Combine all ingredients to form a dough. Roll out on a floured surface to about ½ an inch thickness. Use cookie cutters to create fun shapes, then place on a baking sheet. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes or until firm. Cool completely before serving. Benefits. These treats are rich in fiber and vitamins, great for digestive health. 3. Carrot and apple crunchies. 1 cup grated carrots. 1 cup grated apples without seeds. 1½ cups whole wheat flour. ½ a cup rolled oats. 1 egg. Instructions. Mix all ingredients well. Roll dough into small balls and place on a baking tray. Flatten slightly. Bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes. Let cool before serving. Benefits. Crunchy texture helps promote dental health. Apples and carrots provide vitamins and fiber. Tips for making, storing, and serving homemade treats. Store properly. Keep treats in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks to preserve freshness. Freeze for longer storage. Freeze extra batches in portion bags and thaw as needed. Moderation is key. Treats should not exceed 10% of your dog's daily caloric intake to prevent weight gain. Introduce new treats slowly. Start with small amounts to monitor for allergies or digestive reactions. Avoid toxic ingredients. Never include chocolate, raisins, grapes, onions, garlic, macadamia nuts, or anything sweetened with xylitol. Final thoughts. Homemade dog treats are a fantastic way to reward your dog while providing wholesome nutrition and avoiding unnecessary additives. With simple ingredients and a little time in the kitchen, you can create tasty snacks tailored just for your furry friends' needs and preferences. Ready to make your dog's day a little sweeter? Give these recipes a try and watch your dog wag their tail with delight. Chapter 14. Hydration and water needs for dogs. Keeping your dog healthy and hydrated. Water is the most essential nutrient for all living beings, including our dogs. Proper hydration supports every system in your dog's body, from digestion and circulation to temperature regulation and joint health. Despite its importance, many dog owners underestimate just how vital water is and how to ensure their pets get enough. In this chapter, we'll explore why hydration matters, how much water your dog needs, factors that affect water intake, signs of dehydration, and practical tips for encouraging healthy hydration habits in your dog. Why water is crucial for your dog's health. Water makes up approximately 60 to 70% of a dog's body weight and is involved in nearly every bodily function. Regulating body temperature. Dogs don't sweat like humans. They cool down primarily through panting, which depends on adequate hydration. Digestive health. Water helps dissolve nutrients and supports smooth digestion and waste elimination. Joint lubrication. Adequate hydration keeps joints and tissues supple, especially important for active and aging dogs. Circulation and nutrient transport. Water is the medium for transporting oxygen and nutrients via the bloodstream. Detoxification. Water aids kidneys and liver in flushing toxins from the body. Without enough water, your dog's health can decline rapidly, leading to serious conditions. How much water does your dog need? There's no one-size-fits-all answer, but a general rule of thumb is daily water intake, about 1 ounce, 30 milliliters of water per pound of body weight per day. For example, a 30-pound dog typically needs roughly 30 ounces, around 900 milliliters of water daily. Factors influencing water needs include diet. Dogs eating dry kibble need more water than those eating wet or raw food, which contain higher moisture. Activity level. Active or working dogs require more hydration. Environmental temperature. Hot or humid weather increases water needs. Health status. Certain illnesses or medications can increase or decrease thirst. Signs your dog might be dehydrated. Dehydration in dogs can be dangerous. Watch for dry or sticky gums, sunken eyes, lethargy or weakness, loss of skin elasticity. Check by gently pinching the skin and seeing how quickly it returns. Panting excessively, loss of appetite or vomiting. If you suspect dehydration, contact your vet immediately. Encouraging your dog to drink more water. Sometimes dogs don't drink enough. Here are ways to encourage hydration. Provide fresh, clean water. Change water daily and wash bowls regularly to keep water appealing. Multiple water stations. Place bowls in different areas around the house and yard. Use water fountains. Many dogs prefer running water from pet fountains. Add flavor. Add a small amount of low-sodium broth or water from canned tuna without seasoning to entice drinking. Wet food. Incorporate wet or canned food to increase moisture intake. Ice cubes or frozen treats. Some dogs enjoy chewing on ice cubes or frozen broth cubes. Special considerations. Senior dogs. Older dogs may have reduced thirst sensation. Monitor water intake closely. Puppies. Puppies need constant access to water, but may drink irregularly. Dogs with medical conditions. Kidney disease, diabetes, and other illnesses can affect hydration needs. Final thoughts on hydration. Water is fundamental to your dog's health, vitality, and comfort. By understanding your dog's hydration needs and creating a water-friendly environment, you help ensure they stay healthy and happy every day. Remember, always consult your veterinarian if you have concerns about your dog's drinking habits or hydration status. Chapter 15. Feeding dogs with special health conditions. Tailoring nutrition for optimal care. Feeding a dog with special health conditions requires careful planning and understanding. Dogs suffering from illnesses like diabetes, arthritis, kidney disease, allergies, or digestive disorders have unique nutritional needs that can greatly affect their quality of life and longevity. In this chapter, we will explore common health conditions that impact a dog's diet, discuss how nutrition can support management of these conditions, and provide practical tips to help you tailor your dog's meals for optimal health. Understanding the role of nutrition in managing health conditions. Proper nutrition is a cornerstone of veterinary care for many chronic diseases. A well-formulated diet can reduce symptoms and improve comfort, support immune function and healing, prevent disease progression, maintain a healthy weight, improve energy and overall vitality. Common health conditions and dietary considerations. 1. Diabetes mellitus. Diabetes affects a dog's ability to regulate blood sugar. Nutrition plays a crucial role in managing this condition. Dietary goals. Maintain steady blood glucose levels, prevent spikes and drops. Recommended diet. High in fiber to slow glucose absorption, moderate in complex carbohydrates, controlled fat levels, and high-quality proteins. Feeding tips. Consistent meal times. Avoid treats high in sugar or simple carbs. 2. Kidney disease. Dogs with kidney problems require diets that reduce workload on the kidneys. Dietary goals. Limit protein and phosphorus intake to slow kidney damage. Maintain hydration. Recommended diet. Prescription renal diets with controlled protein, low phosphorus, and added omega-3 fatty acids. Feeding tips. Monitor water intake carefully. Consult your vet before any dietary changes. 3. Arthritis and joint health. Nutrition can support joint health and reduce inflammation. Dietary goals. Provide nutrients that support cartilage and reduce inflammation. Recommended nutrients: omega-3 fatty acids, glucosamine, chondroitin, antioxidants. Feeding tips. Consider supplements or foods fortified with joint-supporting ingredients. 4. Food allergies and sensitivities. Dogs may develop allergies to certain proteins or ingredients. Dietary goals. Identify and eliminate allergens. Recommended diet. Limited ingredient diets or novel protein diets, e.g. duck venison. Feeding tips. Work with your vet for an elimination trial. Avoid treats or table scraps. 5. Digestive disorders. Conditions like inflammatory bowel disease require special diets. Dietary goals. Support gut healing, reduce irritation. Recommended diet. Highly digestible, low-fat diets with added fiber or probiotics. Feeding tips. Feed smaller, frequent meals. Avoid sudden diet changes. Tips for feeding dogs with special needs. Always consult your veterinarian. Never change your dog's diet without professional advice. Follow prescription diet guidelines. If your vet recommends prescription food, adhere strictly. Maintain consistency. Feed meals at regular times to support digestive health and medication schedules. Monitor your dog's response. Keep track of appetite, weight, stool quality, and behavior. Adjust portions carefully. Many special diets are calorie controlled to prevent weight gain or loss. Final thoughts. Feeding a dog with special health conditions can be challenging but deeply rewarding. The right nutrition can alleviate suffering, improve quality of life, and support long, happy years together. Always partner with your veterinarian to create and maintain the best dietary plan for your dog's unique needs. Chapter 16. How to store dog food properly to maintain freshness and nutrition. Choosing the right dog food is only half the battle when it comes to keeping your dog healthy. Proper storage of dog food is equally important to maintain its freshness, nutritional value, and safety. Improperly stored food can spoil, lose nutrients, or become contaminated with pests or mold, posing health risks to your furry friend. In this chapter, we will cover why proper storage matters, best practices for storing dry and wet dog food, common storage mistakes to avoid, and tips for keeping food fresh longer. Why proper storage of dog food matters. Dog food, like any food product, can degrade over time due to exposure to air, moisture, heat, and contaminants. This degradation can cause nutrient loss. Vitamins and fats can break down, reducing the food's nutritional value. Spoilage. Moisture and heat can cause mold growth and bacterial contamination. Pest infestation. Improperly sealed containers can attract insects or rodents. Off flavors and odors. Rancid fats or spoiled ingredients can make food unpalatable and harmful. Proper storage ensures your dog gets the full benefit of the food you purchase. Best practices for storing dry dog food. Keep it sealed. Store dry food in airtight containers to limit exposure to oxygen and moisture. Oxygen absorbers or resealable bags inside the container can help. Use food-grade containers. Choose BPA-free, food-safe plastic, glass, or metal containers with tight-fitting lids. Store in a cool, dry place. Avoid heat, humidity, and sunlight. A pantry or cupboard away from the stove or direct sunlight is ideal. Avoid original bags alone. While original packaging is designed for food safety, it's often thin and not airtight. Use resealable bags or transfer to containers. Label containers. Write the purchase or opening date on the container to track freshness. First in, first out. Use older food first to avoid spoilage. Storing wet and canned dog food. Refrigerate after opening. Transfer unused portions to an airtight container and refrigerate immediately. Use within 3 to 5 days. Wet food spoils quickly once opened. Discard if unused after this time. Keep cans clean. Wash the outside of cans before storing to avoid attracting pests. Storing homemade dog food and treats. Refrigerate promptly. Homemade food and treats should be refrigerated and used within 3 to 5 days. Freeze for longer storage. Freeze portions in airtight containers or freezer bags for up to 3 months. Avoid cross-contamination. Use separate containers and utensils to prevent bacterial contamination. Common storage mistakes to avoid. Leaving food opened and exposed. This speeds up spoilage and contamination. Storing in humid or warm areas. Heat and moisture promote mold and bacterial growth. Using non-food safe containers. Containers not designed for food storage can leach harmful chemicals. Ignoring expiration dates. Always check and adhere to expiration or best-by dates. Signs dog food has gone bad. Off or rancid smell. Mold or discoloration. Clumping or dampness in dry food. Changes in texture or color. If you notice any of these signs, discard the food immediately. Final thoughts on storing dog food. Proper storage of dog food preserves freshness, flavor, and nutrients, helping to protect your dog's health. By following simple storage guidelines and staying vigilant, you can ensure your dog's meals remain safe and delicious. Chapter 17. Reading and understanding dog food recalls and safety alerts, protecting your dog's health. In recent years, dog food recalls have become an important concern for pet owners across the United States. Recalls happen when a product is found to be contaminated, mislabeled, or otherwise unsafe. Knowing how to identify recalls and respond appropriately can protect your dog's health and prevent serious illness. In this chapter, we'll explore why recalls happen, how to stay informed, what to do if your dog's food is recalled, and tips for choosing safe, trustworthy products. Why do dog food recalls happen? Recalls occur for various reasons, including contamination, bacterial contamination like Salmonella or Listeria, mold, or toxins such as aflatoxins. Foreign objects, metal shards, plastic pieces, or other debris found in the food. Mislabeling, incorrect ingredient lists that can trigger allergic reactions. Nutritional imbalance, foods not meeting nutritional standards. How to stay informed about recalls. Register your purchases. When possible, register your dog food product with the manufacturer for recall notifications. Follow FDA and USDA websites. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration regularly posts recall notices. Subscribe to recall alerts. Sign up for pet food recall newsletters or apps. Follow trusted pet news sources. Blogs, social media accounts, and forums often share recall information. What to do if your dog's food is recalled. Stop feeding immediately. Discontinue use of the recalled product. Check the lot number. Confirm if your batch is affected by matching the lot or batch number. Contact manufacturer or retailer. Follow their instructions for returns or refunds. Monitor your dog. Watch for symptoms like vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, or loss of appetite. Consult your veterinarian. If your dog shows signs of illness, seek prompt veterinary care. Tips for choosing safe and reliable dog food brands. Research brands. Choose companies with a history of safety and transparency. Look for third-party certifications. Organizations like the NSF or the Global Food Safety Initiative, GFSI, certify food safety standards. Prefer made-in USA products. While not a guarantee, products manufactured domestically often adhere to stricter regulations. Read reviews and feedback. Learn from other pet owners' experiences. Final thoughts on dog food recalls. Staying vigilant about dog food safety protects your beloved pet from preventable harm. By understanding recalls, subscribing to alerts, and choosing reputable brands, you ensure your dog's nutrition is safe, consistent, and reliable.